I have to admit that my country is feels very unstable right now. I grew up with a sense of stability, that democracy was guaranteed, and that you can work the system in a way where your voice really matters and counts. And because of the political craziness that's going on now with the factions being so far apart, with no middle, no center, no gray zone, is a huge problem, and it's pushed people to extremes where there's no conversation. I think in architecture, it's all about like bringing a lot of voices together and finding some expression that actually is really what you want to do, what you think is best, but is also able to convince people and educate people that maybe don't really understand, and you get educated too. I'm very open to understanding other people's positions. But I'm very worried for my country and then its effect on every other country in the world. We are a world power, and the country is consumed by sort of rhetoric and a media that is very radicalized and is not really doing anything for the public good. So I'm still optimistic that after this election things will get more normalized and politics as usual. We used to think of very strangely, like I was an anti-institution person. I grew up that way. I always felt that power should be challenged. And now I crave institutions because they're so destabilized that we need these institutions, and I want to help bring them back. And so I think that's the situation. We'll see what happens, but I think we live in a polarized world, and America has two coasts and a middle. It has a top and a bottom, and usually the most sane people live along the edges. We just have to hope that democracy prevails. That's all I could say.